it's Kylie, Bertucci Stamping Up demonstrator in Australia with some super quick cards for you today. These ones here. Now, what I love about these cards that I'm going to show you today is it's using the Best Dressed Designer Series paper, which is 6x6 paper. Now, for some, that creates a little bit of an issue. Some are like, how do I chop it? Well, Love It, Chop It to the rescue. I have some really great and simple card template tutorials for you to help you get the most out of your designer series paper and show you how you can utilize this stunning paper in a very simple and easy way. So let's jump right in and I'll show you exactly what I've done to make these gorgeous cards. We're going to use different designer series paper, however. Same style, same product. However, there's different types within the one pack, which is awesome. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you exactly what I've done. And if you have any questions, you could be watching this on IGTV, which is Instagram TV. You could be watching this on my blog, or you could be watching this on YouTube. Either way, even Pinterest. Either way, we are here for you. We have links provided, and if you need any help and you live in Australia, we're here to help you. So feel free to follow us on whatever platform you're watching this, and feel free to share too if you know someone who would like this really simple and easy technique to learn. So let's jump in and I'll show you exactly what I've done. Very exciting. So turn my light on so the lighting is nice and pretty. Now, with the cards, what I love about this, as I mentioned, is this is actually like the 6x6 piece here. And you can see pretty much that is the size, right? We're just doing a little bit of surgery on the card, on the paper, a bit of surgery. So I'm going to use the gorgeous purple posy instead of the blackberry bliss that you see here. I've already pre-cut my cardstock. Now, if you want to know what sizing to cut that's where my exciting card templates come in. So if you have my card template tutorial, you more than likely have already pre-cut these colors. So these are measurements for wherever you are, in whatever country, in whatever measurement you use. But these are the layers that you're going to need to complete our card today. And I will show you in more detail what I mean with this basic grey section. But basically you have your base. Now I like to cut mine, you can see this one's opening that way, but I like to cut mine lengthwise. So it's whatever you prefer. And then we're just going to use our bone folder to score that nicely on both of them. Now both cards are going to be exactly the same except for the strip of paper that we're going to use. So we'll do those two. Then the next layer is going to be, so I've got those two. The next layer is our Whisper White layer, and that measurement is the next size down, which is Melon Mambo. So we're going to have that. And then we're going to have this Flirty Flamingo layer, which actually is going to be our designer series paper. That's going to sit there. On one of them, however, we will need some purple posy. That's the one that we're going to use the strip on. So we've got one of those that we need. So let's have a look here. We've got that one, layer 1, layer 2, and then we need our designer series paper to be chopped. So let's bring on our trimmer here, our beautiful Stampin' Up trimmer. And we're going to cut that at the Flirty Flamingo size, right, to begin with. So whatever measurement that is in your country, have a look at your Flirty Flamingo size, and that's what you're going to chop this at. So we'll do this. This trim is absolutely brilliant. I'm just so happy with it. It's a new one from Stampin' Up. I can highly recommend it. Now keep these little extra bits because you can use them for other projects or the inside of your cards. They're never going to go to waste. Now we'll take that aside for now, and I'll show you what to do with that leftover strip. So all we're going to do is then layer this. Actually, we do need a bit of purple posy. Yeah, let's do another layer. And then we're going to do another layer inside here. I'm going to make this smaller again. Oh, good, we did. Ah, I do have another layer. Let's have a look. I'm confusing myself. So we've got, it's not hard to do with Kylie, really, it isn't. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we've got this size. I don't know how I managed to get this perfect, but anyway, Kylie and measurements are like a whole different ball game. So yes, that's the melon mambo size. Yes, then we have the flirty flamingo size. Good, and that's what we did this size in. There we go. Excellent. So does that make complete sense now? Yes, it does. So there are 3 layers. I'm like, what have I done? How did I get that right without even meaning to? It's because of my card templates. Seriously, if they can help me, they can help anyone. So there are 3 layers. We'll just use our Tombow glue to glue that together. And there it is there. And then we'll add our sentiment on. And I'll show you how to do that. So I like gluing everything to this first and then adding it to my card base last. I don't know why, just a random thing that I like to do. But you can add your layers however you like. Now, if you look at this paper, because I'm not sure if this paper here is actually from the freebie pack or whether it's from the catalog, but the free pack that comes when you join is actually a different back to the front. So just in case you're confused or you're looking at this and you go, mine doesn't look like that, that might be why. It might be because I'm using the pack that comes with the freebie. Just in case I'm confusing you. But if you join and decide you want the amazing starter kit right now, which, you know, why wouldn't you? My goodness, it's such an amazing bargain right now. Look how good that looks. Yeah, grab it while you can because it's only around until the end of March. So we'll do that. So see how easy this is? This is Love It, Chop It stepped up because it's nice to have, or actually what I'll do, I just realised sometimes the Stampin' Up cardstock is a little bit skewiff, and that's where I'm just going to grab my little mini chopper. Isn't it gorgeous? It's so cute. I love having this because this is where you can come in and just sort of take off that little bit extra that you need to, because I just find sometimes the Stampin' Up, like I'd much rather them have a little bit extra than a bit less, but sometimes when you cut your cardstock in half, it's not exactly half. I don't know if you've found that. But anyway, our mini trimmer, our mini cutter, which you get for free if you join, came to the rescue. It's perfect for something like that. And now we're going to add our sentiment. Now, all I recommend with your sentiment, I've decided to go with basic grey because it's part of this suite. And this is the sentiment, where I got the sentiment from. And this is the die that I'm going to use to cut it out. So I could use the Kindness and Style or Hello Fabulous. You can still do, no, that one doesn't quite fit, but that one is awesome, that one. You can use it with some punches. But I thought this Kindness is Always in Style was awesome. So all you'll need to do is just stamp that. I've got it already put on the block. Just stamp that. And then you're going to come in with your Big Shot and cut that out, which I've already done. I know, I'm organised today. This is like crafting in a flash. This is like Kylie crafting in a way you've never seen her craft before. Less than an hour. So we're just going to add a couple of the dimensionals here on the back. 1, 2, 3. Take those off, and remember you can use your picker tool if you want to be nice and neat and tidy. I'll do it on the next one to show you what I mean. Pop that aside for now. Oh, postage stamp decided to appear. Hello, little one. Look at the little wombat. He wanted to join the party. You can stay over there so I can use you for when I post this card to someone special. And I'm just going to add it to the bottom here. Boom. How pretty is that? And if you wanted to step this up, it looks a little bit crooked. I should have used my grid paper. I'll just lift it up a little bit. There we go. Now I'm happy. But yeah, if you wanted to step this up, you'd have to sort of be aware of it before you stick everything down. But there's that beautiful mint macaron ribbon, or even the gorgeous one that's with the Parisian with the champagne edges. But it's just such a beautiful card. It just really makes that designer series paper the hero of our card, which is what we wanted. Now this layer here, we're doing everything the same. We've got all our layers the same, but all we're going to do is come in with, so there's our layers. We're going to come in with this little extra piece here, and we're going to layer that and make it the length of the Flirty Flamingo, but leave it as is. So it's all happy to go, but all we're going to do is just trim it down to be the length of the Flirty Flamingo. So to do that, you can grab my card templates if you have the tutorial, and you're just going to come in here. You can use your mini trimmer like this, or just cut it using your regular cutter. Boom. That's how easy it is with our little mini cutter. Isn't it the cutest? It's totes adorbs. And so we're going to come in like so, and it's going to leave this little border around the edge of the purple posy. And we have already pre-cut the sentiment, so that's going to be raised with dimensionals like so. Now if you wanted to, in fact we can do that, actually no I won't. Yes I will. Come on Kylie, you can do it. So some people are very sad that the purple posy is not available in ink. However, here's a little tip that I can give you. So if you get some flowers, I love how I just make these things up. I'm like, oh, no, you can do something extra, Kylie. Even though it's not part of what you practiced. I just like to challenge myself at all times. You know what I mean? I can never make my life easy. So because we don't have the purple posy, here's a little workaround. You can use Versamark. Did you know that? Just to get a little bit darker. Oh, it looks too light now. Normally it would colour that, but that's a good way to gauge it. That's a good way to learn and see if it works. This is Kylie trialing on television. So what we can do instead, I'll make another ad lib, is use the Highland Heather. So it actually will do exactly what I'm wanting to do, which is just a little bit, actually we'll stamp it off a bit. Voila, check that out. See, sometimes the biggest mistake ends up resulting in something really cool. I was like, what just happened to the Versamark? On the darker colours, maybe it works normally, but I don't know. This is working fantastic. This is called thinking on the fly, stamping on the fly. Okay, so that's just like a little addition, because we're going to have this down like so. And it's just really pretty to have those little flowers in there. If you wanted to, you could fill it in with, there's like this little extra thing here. It's like a little leaf, or even these little dotties actually. Let's have them. Where are they? Look, there they are. They need to be used. I don't know why I'm whispering, but I'm very excited. Instead of getting louder when I'm excited, I whisper. It's like the opposite of everyone else. Ooh, and I didn't stamp these off. So look how good that looks. I'm going to have a little bit there. It doesn't matter if the paper covers it, of course. That is so exciting. A little bit down there, a little bit in there. Oh man, that looks so cute. I'm really happy with this little addition that just literally happened right this moment. Oh, Kylie, I love to create stress for myself. You should see my anxiety levels go up when the Versamark didn't work. It was like, oh no, what am I going to do? How am I now going to fix this? But there is always a solution, right? That's what I love about crafting. Even mistakes turn into something really cool. Sometimes don't throw it in the bin. Just go, okay, now I have to problem solve. Now I have to work out how to fix this. Can I cover it with designer series paper? Can I cover it with a punch? Can I can I put something over the top of it? There's always a way around it. And half the time, in fact, I would say majority of the time, it actually turns out a better card because of it. I have found that in my experience. Not sure about you, but I do believe that. Either that or you just call it rustic. It's just the rustic look. Yes. And we'll stick that down. And of course we want to do inside of our card as well, because that's really awesome to complete the card and have some nice flowers on the inside. Oh, that looks so beautiful. Look at that. And then we'll just add some sentiments, and I'll show you the little idea. I'll open a new one because I will use these edges, of course, but I just want to show you how to use the picker tool. Here's the picker tool. Look, I've got some little extra shimmer paint on there, just some additional shimmer paint that I've added. Now what you're going to do is just do your usual, pop down your dimensionals. I learnt this little trick off Lisa Curcio, and I was like, oh, I need to do that every time I use dimensionals. And what she does is she just grabs the little backing like so. Isn't that cool? And they're all off. And so now it's nice and neat. And instead of it getting chucked on my desk, like you can see here, I can now pop that directly in the bin, which is probably what I should do every time, but I don't. I literally saw it in the hallway outside the craft room because Jasper and Bella probably ended up dragging it out there because I didn't put it in the bin. There we go. Oh, I love it. And then we'll do the inside with this one. And we can use that same beautiful little flower and the dots as well. They can come together and be friends. What block have I got here? Here we go. And we'll get our Highland Heather, which goes really, really well with this purple posy. And if you want to sort of replicate that purple posy look, we could do the stamping off again. Or you can go bold. I think we'll just do a stamp off just so that you can see just how beautiful. See how nice it is stamped off. It's just got that really gorgeous purple posy look to it once you stamp it off. So it's a good alternative for those that are wanting to do the purple posy, which is such a shame that we don't have it available, but this is the alternative. There's always some way to work it out, right? We need to, instead of getting upset and sad and thinking that's the end, it's like, no, there's always an alternative. There's always a way to work it out. As Marie Forleo says, everything is figure-outable. There's always a way to work it out. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh, just love it. Chop it. But don't you love that the 6x6 paper, the fact that you can just use it on these two beautiful cards like this, and then you're not having to replicate, and look how different it looks to this. Just because we've used completely different layers and completely different colors, you know, it just has such a different look, bold and out there, soft and feminine, and it's just, I love that you can not have to do much different at all. In fact, we haven't done really anything different other than the stamping. And you've got yourself a fantastic card in a flash. Like, this has taken like less than 20 minutes, people. It's a record. This is a big deal. This is a moment for Kylie. Here we go. And then the inside there. Voila. How gorgeous is that? And I love that. Oh, we got a little bit there, but that's okay. When you come in, you can write with your Highland Heather pen if you wanted to, or just make sure even the grey would be really nice with that. But how awesome is that? I really hope you enjoyed that super quick card today, because I loved it. That was a lot of fun. I loved it and chopped it. So here are all of our amazing cards using the Love It Chop It principle with our 6x6 designer series paper. So I'll hold these ones up as well so that you can see all of them in their glory. Look at that. So good, isn't it? I need to come back more. Here we go. So exciting. So different. Who would have thought that this is the same design? And you could use this. I just love those extra little layers in there just to step it up and make it a little bit more, you know, a bit more professional or a little bit more fancy. Because there's nothing not professional about not having layers, but the layers just give it this weight. It makes the card feel really strong, and it's just beautiful to look at when you see those little tiny layers in there. It just adds so much to the card. So I really hope you enjoyed my very quick video today to show you the card that I made. And definitely follow us wherever you're watching this video, and we have all the links provided. So if you want to go for a shop or join our team and you live in Australia, we would love to help you. Thanks for being here. Bye. Please share with your friends. See ya.